Hey, this is Jack with the Professional Landscape Services, and today we're going to take a look at a front yard landscape project. So what we're going to be looking at here today is this recent remodeled home. As you can see, the exterior has all been reworked, but the landscape is ready to get revamped. The old landscape is still there slightly, but mostly been removed. The only things that we're keeping in the existing landscape are the locust tree in the front, and the porcelain paver sidewalk that the homeowner installed already. Everything else is getting removed and regraded, and we're going to come back in there and give these guys a fresh landscape. They want something that's going to be clean, neat, easy to maintain, and really bring some more character and charm to their already beautiful home. All right, let's do a little walk around here and take a look at this landscape. The first thing we want to look at today is the bed lines. I think the bed lines are one of the most important aspects of a front yard landscape, any landscape really, but in a front yard it's really important to have a crisp, clean line, and I like drama. So we have these big, bold, sweeping curves, and as we if you look through here, you're going to notice we have a big curve in the front, but then it's very proportional to the curve that bows in. Those are almost mirrors of themselves. So it creates a very nice proportion, but brings that landscape, that front door, halfway to the street. So be bold and be daring there with that. And then the curve goes all the way down the side of the property line, bring the house landscape almost all the way to the street again. So I really like that. It's a good look. Here we have grass that goes all the way up the driveway. I like that look. I think it's a very welcoming look, and it breaks you out of tracing the shape of your house and your sidewalk. So here we have this. You can see the stone edging. Then we have a line of catmint creating like a little hedge in front. That's going to be really clean and simple looking. Here's the porcelain paver that the homeowner installed the year before. So he did a pretty good job on it. Porcelain pavers are a real interesting product, newer to the area. I've done a few projects with it. So if you want a kind of a really unique look, talk to us about some porcelain pavers. We'd be happy to work with you on them. So here's the little landscape bed between the house and the sidewalk. So we've got a couple evergreens, which are important. So we have the boxwoods. Then we have some perennials, ligularia, astilbe, and phlox, as well as a little boulder, because we have boulders throughout. That's going to give us a lot of color in that space. And then you'll look kind of across the landscape here, as this is what welcomes you home every day. So as we look in here, you're going to see more of these big Superior Rose Trap boulders. The homeowners wanted more of a alpine-y, rocky mountain feeling to their landscape, so I obliged them. We added these boulders in there. I think they were kind of a nice touch. As we go through here, this ground cover in front is Pachysandra. We just put this in last year, so it hasn't filled in yet, but hopefully by the end of this year and into next year, that'll be solid, filling that area out. And then you got the homeowners, a little wagon with some impatiens in it, which is a nice little touch. You can add those at your discretion. Here's a little evergreen tree we put at the end of the sidewalk. I want a little view of it when you come as a focal point down the sidewalk, as well as giving you something as a focal point in front of those windows. Again, we want a little more alpine-y, mountain looking, so it's our contorted little weird pine. I can't remember what species that is. Maybe Pinus parvifolia. I can't remember. And then we get behind that, we have a few boxwoods. Again, we got to have something evergreen, especially in 8 months of winter here. You need something evergreen. Some grasses, some Maimone Wigilias, some blue angel hostas, a little more phlox, boulders, and we got some more quickfire hydrangeas back here, a few more boulders, and that bed line goes all the way over to the neighbor's yard, where it terminates. And it just we're kind of stealing the neighbor's trees as part of their landscape, but it looks really nice. Again, here you can see that really nice sharp curve. How much more interesting is that than just tracing out the shape of your home? This project here, we worked on we were pretty strict on the budget, making sure it all came in, gave some nice features to it, but really wanted to give you something more interesting and a bigger feeling landscape than the small front yard allows it, because you have such a big house, and I don't know if you've noticed a big garage and driveway on the other side, so we wanted to balance that out. As the season comes along here, we're going to see a lot more color out of this landscape, which is going to be nice, but the homeowners have done a really good job maintaining it. Of course, the crew guys who installed it did an excellent job, and we We hope you like this landscape. If you're interested in having us take a look at your landscape, we'd be happy to take a look at it and give you some ideas and get a project installed for you. Or if you just want to do something yourself, hopefully you can find some ideas in this that you like, take those and use them. And we want to make sure you have a beautiful front yard landscape.